So we will start with which center over $6,000 are you going with tonight, Garion?
Yeah, not going to make things too complicated at center. I'm just going to go with Nikola Jokic. Last 10 games he's played without Michael Porter Jr. in the lineup. 33% usage rate, averaging over 1.7 DraftKings points per minute played. Triple doubles on back-to-back games. Is he going to be chalky? Very possibly. Although I will say, even on a slate this small, the center position is kind of stacked. So I'm just putting Jokic in there to start, and I'll figure out the rest later.
Nick, does his price make you think twice, though?
I mean, not really. I mean, like Garion highlighted, he's been on fire. And as much as I want to go and say you should get a little exposure to Embiid tonight if you're using multiple lineups, I really can't make that case. But if you are looking to save a little bit of money, I do like Jakob Poeltl on the other side of this lineup, because when you look at the past performances of opposing centers, Jonas Valanciunas, I know he's been having a good year, but still 27 and 11 last game. Vucevic the game before, 20 and 10. Randall 24, 7 and 8 the game before that. Even Wendell Carter Jr. had a solid game against Jokic. And then when you look at Hurdle, he's flirting with a double-double every night. You look at his season averages. He has 3 double-doubles recently, and he's returning 5 times value on this price over his last 10 games. Even his season average is right around there, too. So if you're trying to save some money, I know Jokic isn't the guy to save on, but Hurdle's still a guy who you can put in that utility spot, too.
Is Jokic a no-brainer? Matty, coming up back-to-back triple-doubles?
I think he would be, but I actually think there's at least a 20% chance he doesn't play tonight.
Whoa.
Jokic had that wrist injury that kept him out for a few games, and he was on the injury report yesterday with a forearm injury. Not sure if that's directly related, but he just played an overtime game in New Orleans. Now they're going into San Antonio, second night of a back-to-back. He's clearly not 100%. Whether that actually matters in terms of his effectiveness, I think it probably doesn't. Like, he's, in my mind, by far the best player in the NBA, even in a season where Steph Curry is doing all the crazy things he's doing. But I think that Denver has got to be a little worried about his health. So I think he most likely plays. And if he does, I think he's the best choice. Although I do think Poeltl is a decent choice too. But this slate is going to look a lot different if Nikola Jokic is not on it. So it's kind of TBD. But if he's out there, I definitely like him a lot.